If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And instead of going and spending literally stupid amounts of money on one of those rule breaker cards, and some of them are like they're decent, but like that Llorente, for example, he is around like 300,000 coins, and yeah, he looks good, but is he 300k good? I just think the drop weight is so bad on them that's keeping their price extremely high. Hopefully through rewards this week, squad battle and rivals and champs, that we should be able to see those prices come down. But I thought I'll take a look at maybe a player that's flying under the radar a little bit right now, and that is Memphis Depay. Now, the reason I think he's flying under the radar is because on paper, this is a good card with 5-star skills, decent links into the French league, and he is around 90,000 coins. I think that is, I mean, for the type of player that he'll probably end up being in-game and the type of player that he looks like on paper, that is a bargain. But only time will tell as to whether he'll actually be any good, and we'll need to jump into the gameplay to really decide it. But before we do that, as I mentioned, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, which last year would have been the wrong way round. This year is not bad at all. High-low work rates, or low-high work rates, if you will. High attacking, low defensive, which is really good. Stocky body type last year would have been an absolute nightmare. This year could work in his favour. 85 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. We've got decent finishing stats for the top 4, which is long shots, shot power, finishing, and positioning. All sort of between 84 and 88, which is pretty damn good. And of course the passing is really nice as well. Good vision, good crossing, good free kicks, good short passing, and decent curve in there as well. Now, where we move on is where the cracks start to appear slightly, because so far it's pretty positive. Unfortunately, in the dribbling, the composure is the stat that jumps out the most, and that is 78. We can't improve it. It is what it is, and it's there to stay. So regardless of how good his finishing is, sometimes he will suffer from just a brain fart and he won't be able to keep himself composed, and the ball will end up going straight to the keeper, wide of the mark, or he'll just scuff his shot completely. It does happen, and I wouldn't say it's a consistent thing. Well, I would actually. It's consistent, but it's not often, if that makes sense. So you can expect it maybe once or twice every 10 shots. But still, good dribbling, good ball control, 85, 86, reactions 82, and agility's 80, and then of course his physicals are 82, strength 82, stamina. The other two are mid-70s. I was playing in the Foot Live friendlies. I already have. I mean, this is a bit harsh, I guess, but at the same time, I was gifting goals and things at the end of the game. So what I would do is, I was going in here because I don't want to play Rivals, right? Because I've got all the points I can get this week, and the only thing I'd be doing in Rivals is putting my division at risk purely because I'm using players I wouldn't normally use, right? So I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to play friendlies, but I wanted a competitive game. And even though it is all skill-based matchmaking, so the teams I'm coming up against are in and around my skill level based on my Rivals points, which is Division 2. Just over midway through Division 2, so we are on the course for Division 1, but it might take me a little while to get there, but still, I do plan on getting there. Need that 50k, you know? But these players are good players, but I wanted competitive games where people are actually going for the win, rather than playing in classic matches or Max Chem, where people sometimes will give up a goal and then go, oh, do you know what, I'm off, and then they'll leave because it doesn't mean anything to them. This, people are still staying because they still need to score goals with particular players, and they need the wins for that Mukiele. Now, I already have him, like I said, so after I'd done my business, which is basically play the game and keep it competitive, I would then gift a couple of goals at the end, just to help people out, really. But while playing, I've got a real handle on Depay. Now, you could see the team that we used at the very beginning, showed that for a few seconds, and you'll see that Mbappe is in there. Now, Mbappe is one of those cards this year that everybody wants. He's really desirable because he fits the game and he's just so good. A lot of people had the loan and they would have used him in the first weekend league. I did. I used him in the first weekend league and he saved me. I mean, I was playing really badly anyway, but he literally dragged me along. Depay feels almost like a cheap Mbappe, and I'm not going to call the video the cheap Mbappe or anything, because it may not feel like that to a lot of people, and I don't want to clickbait for the sake of clickbaiting, but honestly, for 90,000 coins, you get an awful lot of what you get with Mbappe in Depay. Now, I'm not saying he's as good as him, because he is absolutely nowhere near as good. Memphis Depay could win a game by himself. Depay... Wait, did I just say Memphis Depay? Mbappe could win a game by himself. Depay has elements of that, and he shows it. Like, he's got that, with a hunter especially, which is what we have on him, he has the speed. 95 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. He feels quick, but he's got a little bit of strength to him as well. 82 strength, stocky body type. He will hold players off more often than not. His composure, in fairness, does let him down, and that's probably my biggest complaint with the card. When through on goal, you have to choose the right shot type. When it comes to someone like Depay, Ronaldo, or whatever, you can get away with choosing the wrong shot type because their finishing is so good, it will probably still go in. But with Depay, you have to choose the right shot. So whether it be the chip, whether it be the finesse or the low driven or whatever, you have to choose the right type. Fortunately, we were given plenty of opportunity in this game in particular for me to test out the different finishing styles, because this guy's defending was almost non-existent, and the reason for that is because he was trying to rush me to get goals, and it wasn't really working out for him, and we were breaking the back line with Depay, and even when he failed due to either bad finishing, bad shot type, or composure, he'd still get the head on and score. In that game, we did gift him a few goals with some French defenders to help him along the way, so don't feel too bad. But either way, this guy is a bit of a sleeper card right now. For the price, I am a big fan, to the point where I think he may very well stay. I wouldn't say in my team for the weekend, because I can't get him in there for Chem. He links to Depay, but I don't have any other Dutch players in there apart from Van Dijk, but it's really difficult for me to get that link. But either way, he's going to come off the bench, that's for sure. I think he's going to be a real asset off the bench to almost be able to bring on a mini Depay, a mini Mbappe. I keep calling him Depay. A mini Mbappe, because he does have an awful lot of the elements. Like I said, he's nowhere near as good, but he feels very similar. And his finishing, for the most part, is decent. His dribbling is very good. I love the 5-star skills. His strength is useful, especially when running through on goal, doing the running fake shot. He's going to win that battle 9 times out of 10. And of course, if you do decide to play him out wide, he has pinpoint accurate crossing as well. Now, it depends what chem style you choose. You could go with the Hunter. The Hawk is a good one as well. The Hawk, for me, is good, but it didn't give him the speed that I like. You know, like the style of play that I have, it's not one drop back or anything. We are on 4 depth, and I just play balanced. But we do end up counter-attacking a lot, as, you know, per the FIFA 21 standard way of playing, really. I do counter-attack a lot, so the more speed, the better. And Depay does really feel quick with that Hunter, and that's the chem style I would go with if I were you. But that's just one man's opinion. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Memphis Depay. If you have enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.